I like to call this little number striped sweater.
Good heavens, would you look at the time, it's fan service o'clock yet again. Yes, for those who are unaware, as well as being a romantic comedy full of gags, this manga also has its fair share of fan service, though nothing ever fully egregious. Which, also fun fact, fan service, as well as many other Japanese entertainment terms such as fan service and isekai, just got officially added to the Oxford English Dictionary. So, go weebs, I guess. We are becoming mainstream. I'm Moonlight150 from A Slice of Gaming, and this is my quickie review for the 100 Girlfriends manga, chapter 171, the Stacked Woman Ponytail Knit Sweater Combo chapter. We'll be doing a quick roundup of what happens in the chapter, call out some fun details, and then try to dissect the good and the bad. Honestly, there might not be much there. This falls closer to the Glasses chapter where it's pretty straightforward in its content. Oh well, this will be a good writing exercise for me to see if I can make a normal sized video out of such a chapter. I won't be going over everything in the chapter as I encourage you to support the official release, as well as the English translations being done on them. And with that out of the way, let's get started. The chapter opens up with Kusuri experimenting on some nonsensical drugs yet again, this time making... oh god, how am I gonna say all of these with a straight face? The kills you if you aren't thinking that the Stacked Woman Ponytail Knit Sweater combo is the best, kills you if you aren't thinking that the Slender Lady Pigtails Pajamas combo is the best, kills you if you aren't thinking that the Small Girl Hair Bun Overalls combo is the best. Knowing these have no real practical use, Kusuri decides to stow them away, saying to make sure no one drinks these. Hard cutting to the next panel, with Rentaro downing one immediately. Great job there, Kusuri, making extra careful there. As the drug name implies, Rentaro falls ill, and the girlfriends rush to make him feel better. Hikari asks for the negation drug that is usually the fix-all to these problems, but not this time. Why? Well, Kusuri never really gives a reason why the negation drug won't work on this one, and now that everyone must manually nurse him back to health. Well, almost everyone. As the name suggests, he will need the aid of Stacked Women Ponytail Knit Sweater combo to get back to normal, to which they have a discussion on what officially qualifies as stacked. Hey look, it's Sheena's first appearance since her debut! Yay! I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this confetti effect. To which Nanopedia chimes in saying most would concur that it's at least an E-cup. Momiji then casually drops one of the funniest panels in a while and lists all the girlfriends' cup size, first separating who is below an E-cup and who is above that threshold, even taking into consideration the 8-year-old form and 18-year-old form of Kusuri, in ascending order no less. Just gonna go update everyone's bios on the wiki real quick, thanks Momiji. Leaving us with the following group of Nano, Natty, Kusuri 18-year-old form, Momoha, Kishka, Ira, Yamame, Hikari, Meme, Tama, and Hahari. Looking at the other list for just a second, now I'm not gonna go all MatPat game theory on this manga and pull out the ruler to do some pixel measurements, but some of these ranking placements just don't seem to add up for me. I'd probably end up on some watch list if I did do the research, so we're just gonna move right along. The now deemed stacked ladies take Rentaro to Hahari's mansion for treatment, to which we are treated to what will probably greet us at the pearly gates when we die. I was gonna list off who I think pulls off the look the best, but no lie, I couldn't whittle it down to a few. Except for poor Yamame here, who is completely cut off from showing off the outfit. I'm getting flashbacks to that time Iku was Mike Wazowski back in chapter 162. Poor thing. Also, there's just something about Momoha's portrait here and I just can't quite put my finger on why. Oh god, not again! This is 2 chapters in a row, moving on! If I had to pick a standout, it might be Kusuri, but that only might be because we haven't seen her 18-year-old form in 14 freaking chapters. She's been mostly relegated to the omnibus chapters, making brief appearances. Her last actual appearance that had any significance would be chapter 116, and even that barely had any significance, and that was 55 chapters ago. But at least now we get to reset the clock since she makes an actual appearance here. It's even funnier since they had already used the joke of, well, it has been a while, already back in chapter 29. At that point, it had only been 17 chapters since her previous appearance. We have now doubled that if you don't count Rentaro's family daily life appearances. The chapter proceeds with each girl taking turns to giving their own home remedies to help Rentaro feel better, to which we are greeted with another great fourth wall break of Hahari singing to Rentaro her special ending song from the anime. She even mentions that it has over 1.5 million views. Then Natty proceeds to butcher the story of Momotaro, the Peach Boy, by making it more American. After all his treatments, Rentaro finally gets some rest to feel better, but he is awakened to yet another pearly gate vision of all these lovely women, to which the sight instantly cures him. With Rentaro all healed up, the ladies are related, to which another makeout session happens. The end. Or is it? We do get a tease that apparently this is going to be a trilogy of chapters, following the slender lady and small girl that we mentioned earlier. Rentaro, my guy, you need to stop downing all these random drugs. But it's gonna have to wait since it's break week next week, so it'll be a while before we see these chapters and whatever they have to offer. And that means a break from making these videos too. Maybe I'll finally have some time to work on the other 100 Girlfriends projects I've been thinking of doing. On to the review. Not a whole lot to say, but it is nice to see everyone so caring about Rentaro, just reinforcing the good relationship he has with all of them, and with each other. Don't know if it's unrealistic or not, but the fact that there's hardly been any infighting outside of some friendly bickering is truly remarkable. I also appreciate that they broke these chapters into smaller groups. Having all 28 at the same time doing this would have been too much. Though how they break up the girlfriends into smaller groups is so damn bizarre. And I am curious how Rentaro is going to fall sick 2 more times for these other chapters to happen. Since there isn't really much of a story to go over positives and negatives, I'm going to take this time to call out something I have noticed in the past few chapters. If you are someone who watched my rankings video, you know I have a disinterest in certain girlfriends. But as of the recent chapters, those exact girlfriends like Tama and Momiji have had some stellar moments. Tama with having some quality time with Rentaro, and Momiji actually having some good gags that expand upon her usual repertoire. So it's nice to see these characters catch up in terms of likability for me. Now we just need to develop some others too. We could have gone something with Mai in the last chapter, but we didn't. And some development with Uto would be nice. Maybe in the next chapter she's in where she has to help take care of Rentaro. Now let's talk about some of my other favorite moments, since we don't really have much to work with in a positive-negative kind of discussion, or even small fun facts. Talking about Best Girl Karane, we see her adamantly try to get in on taking care of Rentaro, but is actively denied due to her not falling into what is needed to take care of him. I honestly think even with all of her loud tsundere talk, she is probably the most outspoken in talking about her affection for Rentaro, and always seems to be the most in love with him, if that makes any sense. No wonder she was the first to get proposed to. I love that mentioning stuff that only happens in the anime has made its way into the manga. First the anime opening in the Akko Channel episode, and now the ending here. Well, at least Hahari's special ending for episode 11, which was a complete and utter fever dream. The fourth wall just does not exist in this series. Anyway, that's about it. Fun little chapter, and I'm curious how the rest of this so-called trilogy will go. Especially excited to see Sheena in the mix now too. Shame we haven't seen her since her edition. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed lately. I've got other 100 Girlfriends content in mind that I'd like to make, and maybe this break week will allow me some time to work on them. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more, and check out other content on our channel like our weekly gaming news podcast, A Slice of Gaming, and our bi-weekly anime and manga discussion podcast, A Slice of Anime. See you all on the next video.